don't have kids in their vans. Did this in under an hour, still better than most bands. I'm most bad, guaranteed to decrease your lifespan. Got bottles of milk, as you can see we got big hands.
I'm drinking milk of Manz with a big pan. We drink that all night, can't bail man. I'm shucking milk, I'm a skill clan. Got an empty glass, let us fill that.
We're too lazy and too crazy to drink liquid. Just a milk, baby, and chop pieces of pop, maybe. It's fine, teeth through my mind, taste in my eyes blind. We're sad, living, hijack your milk, army, we're all on me. Guys, got the last one now. I'm easy now, I'm easy now. That even boss and see, boss, and they film. What's it doing? Here's these, here's these,
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, it sure is.
Sadly, that's just for our podcast. If you want any more melodies, it's in the past.
Welcome to the Milky Manz podcast, episode 0.6.
Hell yeah.
Once again, we're back with actually our last episode.
Yeah, this man, the person who's joining us right now, last guest we'll ever have.
Yeah, he holds a pretty big position of what he's sitting in.
Yeah.
Everyone would die to get to his place. Anyway, his name is...
I feel honored.
Yeah, his name is Randomness Gamer. How are you doing today?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Just got done playing some Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, I actually just bought the game the other day, so maybe hopefully we'll get to play later.
Yeah,
That'll be
I
nice.
haven't heard that
nice.
before. It's like I just knew that you were playing Rainbow Six Siege before, and it just came to me.
Yeah, we totally didn't have
man.
like a second take of the intro of our episode. That's nice.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, what else are you doing right now?
Nothing. I just have this glass of milk with me.
This glass of milk.
Hell
Of
yeah.
course.
Of course. It's the Milky Man's podcast. What's that without milk? What
Yeah.
brand of milk are you using?
I don't know. I just grabbed the carton of milk and just poured it in my glass.
So you're not a milk connoisseur?
No, I just drink milk.
Where
with
did
my
you get
Oreos
this
and
guy?
I don't know. The last guest, he may be, hopefully he's worth it. Anyway,
Let's start it off with a
let's
sip.
start it off with a sip of our milk. Make it audible.
All right. Oh man, that was some good milk.
Oh yeah.
I'm saving my rest
God.
for the rest of the podcast.
What would you rate that brand of milk out of 10 that you're drinking right now?
I'd say 7. It's not the best milk I've tasted.
This one's a little skinny. It's 2%.
Yeah.
I can kind of feel the layer just going over the top of my taste buds on the top of my tongue.
Yeah. I think I'm more of like a Dairyland guy, to be honest.
I can feel it flowing to one side of my mouth because that's what it favors. I don't really like how smooth it is. It's not. It doesn't feel real. I rate this brand probably a 5 out of 10.
That's the highest rating you've given a milk so far. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but I've had lots worse. Let's just
Yeah.
say that.
Compared to Dairyland, mine isn't that good. I'd say probably like a 6. I'd
That's
rate it a
funny.
little higher than yours.
You got this milk from my fridge, and
Yeah.
you rate it slightly higher than I do.
Yeah.
Okay. That milk is so good. I can just think of that milk all day. Anyway, so let's just get on straight to the main life story of Randomness Gamer. But before that, we're going to talk about how we have an audience right now.
Oh yeah,
In
we
the
have a
crowd.
live audience.
We have 2 people. Exactly.
Yes, two dozen. He means
24 people sitting in front of us. We have another million streaming.
Yeah,
So
pretty famous.
yeah, Milky Manz, of course. We got to shut down somehow. Anyway, let's just get straight into the story of randomness. So let's just talk about how you met me on Discord,
How I met you on Discord?
if you remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very sure it was on the last Cyrus server, the one before the current one, because
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. We were all talking to like similar people of
The
like,
same friend
mutual
group,
fri-
kind
mutual
of.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, mutual friends, and we just started talking about video game. No, we were talking about currency on Steam and how it's different.
How is it different?
So in like different countries, different countries of different currencies.
Oh,
So
yeah, what country are you from?
uh, well, I was born in the United States, but currently I live in Panama.
I thought you were in U.S.
Wow, what a
No.
good friend.
What a great friend, dude.
Yeah, Combo,
See-
you're such a good friend.
Thank you, thank you. You even knew that, Tyler, that he was from there.
Yeah, I did. I was just trying to clarify it for the podcast, unlike you.
Damn. Well, looks like I haven't done my research before the episode.
Yeah, I actually did. I know everything about this guy right now. I'm just every time I ask a question, I'm just
What's if you know what he is? What game is he playing?
what game is he playing? Oh my god, I don't remember. I think it's
Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six 2.
Yeah, I'm playing Rainbow
Yeah, that's
Six
close
2 right
enough.
now.
That's close enough. I didn't know how you knew that, dude. Well, what's his Discord profile name then? What is it? What is it?
Nuts.
Randomness
Randomness?
hashtag 0318.
Dude, he got your hashtag numbers.
Yeah.
Oh my
He
goodness,
did.
you're a great friend. Anyway, after we were friends, what did we? This is kind of a weird question because I could kind of answer it on my own, but we played games, right? We hung out a lot. We talked in call, not so often because I have something called work in school. I'm sorry, randomness, but
Yeah, I have online school, so
oh, that's cool.
Oh, what are you taking?
James Madison High School. That's the online school.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
9th.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing, dude.
I bet online school.
How
Yeah.
easy is it compared to like normal school? Have you ever been to normal school?
Yeah, I've been in normal school. I've just recently, like, only for 9th grade, I've done online school because I recently moved here to Panama. It's not like
Oh, okay.
I've been living here for a long time. I've
Yeah,
recently moved here.
how is it compared to? I don't want to say normal school. I want to say like IR, like I don't know, in
IRL school,
person.
Yeah, IRL. Yeah. I prefer IRL school. I mean, it's harder IRL school, but just like being able to talk to people and stuff like that.
Yeah, and not sitting on a computer all day and being like,
Yeah,
actually, I'm just gonna play video games. I'm gonna not do homework.
Yeah, dude.
Screw that.
Honestly.
Yeah, I
mean,
had online school for a
is
bit.
Super easy.
I had online school for a bit, and it's just a lot of reading, like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of reading.
So I don't like reading, so that's why I
Neither
didn't do
do
well
I.
because I didn't read anything. I just tried to do it without reading.
Yeah, but luckily, James Madison High School provides a lot of videos, so it's not that bad.
The milk, that's nice. Yeah. So after that, how long has you lived in U.S. for? Like before you moved? Because you said
Before I
grade.
moved?
You
All my
moved
life.
in like grade 8, right?
Huh?
You
Oh,
moved
yeah,
in
9th
like
grade.
9th. Okay, so
Yeah, so
you're like 10.
I recently.
I'm kidding.
What? No, I'm 15.
Oh, you're
What?
15. I thought you were 10. My bad.
No, but okay, but I lived in the United States for basically all my life. I just back in November, I recently moved here to Panama. Of November 2019.
And do you speak Spanish really well since it's the official language of the country, or
Not very good.
no?
I have
You're
I have
picking up?
trouble speaking it. Yeah, I'm picking up on it.
How
That's
many
good.
English speakers are there?
A little to none. I can say that. Well, a little bit. Well, not none, because obviously there's gonna be English speakers in this country, but
Yeah.
I'd say I haven't met any yet. So
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like a huge language barrier if you ever leave your house.
yeah, I just stay in my apartment all day and just live here. I mean, we're gonna move back to the United States in May, so
Well, I mean, the good thing is you won't catch coronavirus if you never leave your room. So
I mean, yeah, I don't leave my room for very much. One reason we leave our my I don't always not leave my room is like in case like the family wants to go out and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you picked up about coronavirus. How do you feel about that situation?
I'm not scared of it. I mean, the only thing coronavirus has been killing is
Yeah.
elderly and people with like immune system deficiency.
Yeah. A
And
lot of
and I'm not either of those, so I should be fine if I catch it.
Yeah, a lot of people are just overreacting about it. That's how I feel. Even
Yeah.
though the World Health Organization has called it a pandemic now, but like it's actually not too bad. It's actually a lot of people have been saying it's actually not as bad as just the flu in general, so I'm not really worried either.
The only reason why I'm worried
influenza.
about it, the only reason why I'm worried about it is because let's say I catch it and I bring it back or like go somewhere and give it to someone of elderly age or has problems. That's just what I don't want to do. So I mean I'd rather not have the flu, of course, but if I do get it, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm dying.
Well, I guess you could just bring that up to like natural selection then if like you accidentally give an elderly it.
Who don't I like? So what was your cause of moving, if I may ask?
What is it? Business.
Okay.
My mom, she flips houses a lot, and she
Oh,
has a lot
okay.
of contacts here in Panama, and one of her colleagues informed her of a really big like destroyed house, right?
Mhm.
And if my mom is able to properly fix up the house and everything, she'll be able to sell it for a shit ton of money. And then with that money, we can move back to the United States and essentially have a better life.
That's nice.
Yeah, that would be really
Yeah.
nice to bring all that money back.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, what is it? Panama here has the U.S. dollar, so
Oh, okay. Then there's no like exchange rate, so that's good.
yeah, there's no exchange, so it's just bring it all back.
Yeah, we are actually in Canada. You know that already, but
Yeah, I know.
Far north.
yeah, the money here is I wouldn't say bad, but there is an exchange rate between us and U.S. And I've been to U.S. a few times, which is pretty nice. I've been in Minnesota,
Wow.
I think Grand Forks. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I've been to Florida like once.
Oh yeah, we might not be able to go on a cruise anymore.
Why?
Hopefully the virus dies before then.
Well, yeah, it'll be dead. It won't be a world pandemic by next year.
Well, cruise ships are the #1 cause of catching it, so.
Well, if I've already caught it by then, as you predicted, that it would be like in 3 weeks.
Yeah, the whole world
will
will
be
have it in 3
infected.
weeks. True.
Then I should be completely fine by
Yeah.
then.
Awesome. I'm predicting the whole world will have it in 3 weeks.
I'm predicting that I won't. The only person in the whole world who won't have it will be me, because I'm just that cool. Not gonna lie.
You'll be named the only person in the world without coronavirus.
Yeah, I caught it like
Just
2
go
years
live
ago.
underground.
It's I caught it before it was cool, so yeah, it's just no one's gonna notice.
Oh boy.
Anyways, did you what was like the situation? Have you kept any really friends from your hometown when you moved, or are you just
Yeah. I'd say, like, you know how you have like your friends and then you have like your bros.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept in contact with my bros. Like all my friends, they just forgot about me.
Oh,
Yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, you're somebody, and then my bros still actually talk to me.
that's
I mean,
good.
what is it? When I move back to the United States, I'm gonna basically have like, it's not essentially like a party, but like a meetup. Like I'm just gonna fly all because we're gonna move to Florida, right? And we're gonna live
Yeah.
there.
Hell
Because
yeah.
like when you look past Florida's like problems, it's a really good place.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
a
I wouldn't
really
say like
nice state.
South Florida because like South Florida that's where all the hurricanes are and shit. But like Northern Florida,
I thought you just said you want to move to South Florida because there's hurricanes there.
no,
Like,
I
what a
no,
blast.
like I'm not moving to South Florida, like Northern Florida.
Okay,
Yeah.
so nowhere near like the ocean or anything.
Yeah, nowhere near the ocean because that's
Alright.
where all the hurricanes hit. And yeah, so I'm gonna because I used to live in Virginia, right? That's where all my bros are. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly them all down to Florida once I move back.
Hell
So
yeah.
it'll be pretty nice.
How many bros you got?
Uh, 3 or 4.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
3
nice
or 4.
squad.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like my
recently
squad if
one
I
of
were to
them-
move.
Recently, one of them has like just completely cut contact with me.
Oof.
So yeah, pretty sad.
That's a sad
Yeah, and
bro
apparently
moment.
he hasn't talked to anyone. He hasn't talked to any of the other bros either. So he's just on
Yeah, that's a
hiatus.
sad gamer moment. He's probably like,
Yeah.
I don't know, something's happening. I have friends like that too, who are just like sad and sometimes just
Yeah,
don't
it's-
talk to you.
it's probably
Maybe he
not-
just needs space. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's probably none of your guys' fault. It's probably just like maybe something in his family happened or something that he just doesn't want to
Yeah,
talk about.
that's what my parents said. They're like, the thing she's just having problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happens to everyone, sometime or another.
So, besides not wanting hurricanes, do you like swimming, or is that another reason you don't want to live by the ocean? Is just you don't want to like there's no reason to.
I love swimming, dude. What is it? I swim a lot.
Yeah.
The apartment that I currently live at here, there's a swimming pool, and I basically come here like every day. So
That's nice.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah, the swimming pool is amazing.
Yeah, I love swimming in general. Like in our town, we have a nice like cliff jumping spot, which is right outside of our
Oh,
town.
Yeah.
And it's like 100-foot cliff, and we just leap off of it and stuff, and it's really fun.
Wait, in Canada, isn't the water like super cold there?
Okay, now we know what people from like that area think of Canada.
It gets reasonably warm here, but it's not really hot.
It gets like here. Let me go to like a Fahrenheit
Wait,
to
you guys
Celsius
live in
calculator.
Manitoba, right?
yeah,
like-
northern Manitoba.
So let's just
Alright.
do Fahrenheit to Celsius. Our summers get to like 2 weeks straight of 86 Fahrenheit,
Oh, that's not that. Oh, that's pretty good actually.
which is pretty good. And then our winters can get to like, let's just say that, right?
Yeah,
Negative 58 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So we have
Yeah, that's
very, very fluctuating temperatures where we
yeah.
live.
But the lake we do swim at is pretty cold at times.
Yeah, yeah. It's
And
like it's
really
its
deep.
own lake and it's really deep. So
Yeah, it's like as deep as high as the cliffs are. So it can go to like 100 to 120 feet deep, the water. So
Oh.
you're not gonna reach the bottom.
I remember when Tyler, you thought you could like dive down and touch the ground.
There is a ledge that you can touch
Maybe a ledge, but
from it. I was trying to just to see if it was that deep, but it gets really cold.
yeah, you're
It's
telling
really
me that.
nice.
I remember
you-
when you're like, "Hey, sit near the top of the water, waiting for me if I don't make it." And then I just completely swam away and got out. And then you get out, you're like, "Where are you?"
Do you like cliff jumping at all, or anything that with like adrenaline related to it, or?
Yes, I love that. So I used to do bungee jumping a lot,
Ooh.
and what is it? We would go to an area in Virginia that had like a really big cliff, and just it was just so scary. Just going down, looking at the floor, getting closer and closer, and then the bungee cord just stops you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
God,
I've always kind of
tot-
wanted to do it, but then I bet myself the moment I have the chance, I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, I plan to go skydiving this year actually, cause
Yeah, same, dude. I've always wanted to go skydiving.
Yo,
oh,
me,
it's so-
you,
It sounds so much
me,
fun.
you, and the other Milky Man co-host. You guys want to like meet up, go skydiving together?
Yeah, just like meet in the dead center, United
Dead
States,
center
where-
on the border.
Yeah, we make it.
Yeah, dead center on the border.
We'll meet right on the border.
Just meet right there.
Shake
Skydive on
hands.
the border.
Stick our hands through the fence and just shake.
So, since you moved to Panama, getting away from the skydiving topic, do like the locals look at you strangely, or do you fit in pretty well?
I fit in pretty
Oh,
much. I
okay.
look like any ordinary Hispanic.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I sound white. Like
Yeah.
let's take it. Yeah. So I sound
Yeah.
white, but I look more black than white. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
So and that's how everyone else looks here. So I fit in pretty good.
That's good.
I mean, once people hear my voice, they're like, "Oh yeah, he's not from here," because I have a very bad accent.
Yeah,
just very bad
you sound like
Spanish
a
accent.
you sound like a U.S. normal U.S. If not, like you don't really have like that U.S. accent. You sound like I don't know what you sound like. You sound kind of different. than
Yeah,
U.S.
I sound northern. That's what people say. I sound
Okay,
northern.
Canadians.
Yeah.
I think I think I can hear it slightly forming now. Like your I feel like your accent is probably gonna be pretty good by the time you move back to America, because after how long you've
Yeah.
been living there. Like, how long are you planning to stay there again? Just like
Just until May. Until
Oh,
my
okay.
mom is able to sell the house, and then we're out of here.
hell
That's
yeah.
nice.
I mean, this place is so different. Just like that. I mean, even the air smells different because it's very
Yeah.
humid here. So it's like everything
Well,
just
yeah.
smells so. Everything is different.
You're like a rate above like South America, so it's
Yeah.
not too far to say that you're like. Is it what's like the climate there? Is it very jungly or like desert like or like?
So I live in the city, so
Yeah.
I'd say it's very jungly. You know, it's very humid here. It rains a lot. Well, currently we're in a dry season, but that's only for 4 months. So just until right before we're gonna move. You
Yeah.
know.
Like, what is your
the-
average summer temperature?
Well, geez.
Oh, like 100 degrees, 110. I mean, I haven't, I'm not gonna experience summer here because we moved here in November and we're moving in May, so we won't be able to experience summer.
Yeah.
But what I've heard and researched is that it gets well over 100 degrees regularly.
Oof. Yeah, I'm a person who hates extreme heat. I like perfect temperature for me is like probably between 70 and 80 Fahrenheit. Like
Yeah, that's a good temperature for me.
I hate when it goes over like 90.
But like it's dry. Like a dry 70, 80
Yeah.
degrees Fahrenheit.
The only reason why I
it's-
like, the only reason why I like 90 Fahrenheit is just because of swimming. Like, I'd be okay with really hot temperatures if it was a whole day at the beach or something like that. But if it's like constantly 80 Fahrenheit, I would not like that.
Like when I went to Toronto for my trip, it was like constantly 90 to 100 degrees, and Toronto's a very humid city, so it was just like you could walk into a shadow and it's just as hot in the shadow as it is in the sun because of just how hot the air is in general, and it was terrible. Like, I would leave the hotel and like 3 hours later I'd go back to my hotel room completely sweated over, and I'd have to have a shower every time I got back. It was terrible.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, but you liked your trip though.
Oh yeah, Toronto was nice. Have you traveled much besides to Panama with your mom, or?
Well, we've traveled the United States a lot. What is it? So when I lived in Virginia, we didn't always went to Florida. We went to Niagara Falls one time. It was pretty
sweet.
nice.
Yeah, that is a really nice place.
Yeah, I went on the New York side and the Canadian side, so it was
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
welcome to Canada.
Thanks.
You've
man.
been here before, hey.
Yeah.
Did you as soon as you stepped over, did you start seeing like polar bears and like maple syrup factories all over the place?
Was there snow right
Yeah,
at the
dude.
border?
Yeah, there was snow right at the border. Like on the New York side, it was just like, yeah, it was pretty normal. Everything just once went over to Canada, there's all ice and snow and everything.
Yeah.
Polar bears
You like
there,
from the
yeah.
American side, you probably just saw like half of Niagara Falls frozen solid right along the borderline.
Yeah. Exactly what I saw.
That's cool.
How many states do you think you've been to then?
I've been to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So essentially, like all that East Coast. I've also been in New York and Pennsylvania. So I haven't been all around the East Coast, but I've been to like most of the East Coast.
It was all the
So-
traveling just like because of traveling purposes, just for fun and stuff
No,
like that, or
I feel that's
vacation.
work.
business, vacation?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
usually vacation. When we went to Pennsylvania, it was to visit one of my aunts.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
family, yeah.
it was
That's
pretty nice
what we
there.
do. I travel to neighboring provinces in my area a lot, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's good over there.
But anyway,
Pennsylvania.
completely off topic for 1 second. Why are you playing R6 Siege with a controller?
Oh, I'm playing Smash right now. I just got off
Oh,
of
you.
Rainbow.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you could hear the
That's
controller
yeah. I
clacking,
can.
right?
Yeah, I can hear that. I was about to be
Hell
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you
No,
main in Smash?
I only play it controller on Rainbow if it's PS4.
Oh, okay.
Who do you main on Smash?
I main Cloud, Roy, and Falco. Those are my mains.
Okay. I still play Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
How long have you been playing
That's
Smash
pretty
for?
good.
Have you been playing since like Millie or like even the N64 days?
I've been playing since Brawl. So the first time I
Oh, okay.
played Smash was at my babysitter's house. And I was like, I think I was like 6 or 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played Brawl at my babysitter's house, and then after that, when the 3DS came out, right, I got
Yeah.
like in 2014, I got Smash 4 for the 3DS, and I played that. I think I have over 1,000 hours in that. So yeah, I played Smash a lot, Smash 4, and then I got Smash Ultimate.
A lot of
Yeah.
dedication.
Pretty
So you're probably a pretty good player.
So
right?
have you gone
Yeah,
into any tournaments?
No, I've never gone to a tournament. I wanna go to a tournament, and then I want to start hosting them. You know, like
Oh,
start
yeah.
hosting online tournaments. And then
That's
once I
cool.
move back to United States, I want to like actually like rent out a building and like host like a in-person tournament.
That would be cool. Yeah.
In-person tournaments
Because
with random
when I go
people.
back
That
to
would be
United
fun.
States, I'm planning on getting a job at Best Buy, so I can have some pocket money.
Oh
You
yeah.
know.
Love Best Buy. I'm a techie person, so I just love going there browsing everything.
So like your mom flips
Yeah.
houses, right? Is your mom like trying to
Yeah.
get you into her business too, or is it like?
Yeah. So what is it? She said that like whenever she needs help on something that doesn't require like professional help, because like she
Yeah.
wants to like give me money so I can like survive on my own. Well, not really survive on my own, but like when my friends come over, my mom wants me to have some pocket money, but instead of just giving it to me, she wants me to work for it. So I'm helping her on the house that she's flipping.
Hell yeah, yeah. That would be a good way to make some like extra pocket change before I guess you work at Best Buy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I'd be good at Best Buy because I'm a very tech person. So
Hey.
Yeah, I've thought about like when I was looking for work before I got my most recent job, I was like thinking of doing some online work, and there was a lot of like Best Buy positions where you don't even have to work directly in the store, and you can just do like online tech services or like game services with like video games and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
really, like you
Yeah,
just
they're
work from your house for Best Buy?
yeah, you just like sit on your computer, you get like a dedicated like phone for it, and then you just work for Best Buy like, and here's this program and stuff. There's a lot of online positions you can actually do if you don't want to work in there in person. And there's a lot of good markets like you can find just on the internet for jobs. If you're in a city, which you most likely will be in a place with good internet, so.
No, we're planning on moving to a suburb. The
Oh,
reason
no.
we're living in the city here, the reason we're living in the city here because the suburbs and anything else that's not city is kind of not
Not safe.
safe.
Yeah, Panama isn't really the most safe place since it's right like between like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Mexico and like a lot of like
Well,
drug
not
cartel
that,
lines.
Colombia.
Colombia,
has
yeah.
Colombia has one of the biggest
Yeah,
crime
cartel.
problems, and we're right like we have a border with Colombia, so it's like fuck.
Yeah, and here's a lot of like, because they're gonna be traveling through there all the time because they have to ship it. So
Yeah, there's constant travel between Colombia and Panama, so it's not very safe to live outside the city
yeah,
because that's where all the police are and everything. Like the SWAT team is basically the police here.
makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, where I live, we don't have too much police here because we're in obviously a small town.
yeah.
So, I mean,
We have
And-
the rare crimes that you can see police around town, which is more like a entertainment where you just go and look at them.
it's just literally all it is like drunk people, drugs. That's
And,
it.
yeah, there's sometimes like
So-
people getting held up with guns and stuff, but that's like every like 6 months probably.
Yeah.
Every 3 to 6 months.
We did have like a stabbing spree here for a bit.
A stabbing spree.
Yeah, where people got, I think it was like a total of probably like
4 people got stabbed and like 6 people got jumped within like 3 months. So it was
Dang.
pretty whack. And I think no, 2 or 1. Well, at least one of those people was my friends who got jumped. It was just a group of a bunch of teenagers. I don't know if they're the same people, but they stole his phone and wallet.
Yeah, speaking of crime, have you experienced any like bad, like very shocking things happening to you? Like, has anyone tried like break into your apartment or like pickpocketed
No,
you or
what is it?
something?
We live in a very people would call it wealthy here because over here like everything's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So like a normal apartment in like the United States is like a lot of money here, like the rent for that. So we live in a pretty good apartment here by the standards here in the city. So not much bad stuff happens here.
Oh, okay.
And I don't leave the apartment. Only my parents leave the apartment to like, work on the house, so it's not so I don't,
Oh, okay. So you're pretty isolated most of the time then.
Yeah.
No virus for you?
Yeah, no virus for me. I mean, I do like walk outside the apartment. I just like stay on the I go to the pool. There's like the entire complex takes up an area, so it's like
Wait,
like
you have a
go to, like,
pool?
the gym.
You have a pool like
Yeah, there's
beside your apartments?
Yeah, like so it's 5 apartment buildings, and in the
Okay.
middle, there's a pool.
Oh, okay.
And then like right behind like the 3rd building, there's like an entire gym you can go to, and then like in between the 2nd and 4th building, there's what's it called?
Is it like an open pool and gym for like anyone, or is it just for people renting apartments?
Just for the people.
Okay,
who live
that's
here.
cool. And is it like
Because
once you rent, it's just free to go in? You just go in it whenever
it's
you
just
want?
free to go in. You don't
That's
need any
nice.
memberships. Yeah, it's all free. You just have to live here. That's it. Because what is it? They give you a set of keys, and like the set of keys has like this thing that you put on like a pad. That it's basically like the lock. You know those locks in video games, like people put like a card up to,
Yeah.
or, like
Yeah.
just something, and like it just opens. Yeah, it's basically how the locks work here for the pools and
So it's just like a key card?
a key card.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask this before, but I got confirmation. So your relationship with your parents is probably pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's good. And
I don't lie to my parents, so I mean, the reason some of my friends have like bad relationships with their parents is like they constantly lie to them. So I'm just like, just don't lie to your parents. And have a good relationship with them.
Yeah, I personally have a pretty good relationship with my parents.
Yeah, I'm kind of the odd one out here.
Yeah. Sadly.
I never really lied too much, to be honest, because I was like a heavy Christian for like 6 years. But like, my dad and my stepmother were just very toxic, and my mom had schizophrenia before, so I had to deal with all that situation. I'm good with my mom right now, but my dad just turned into like a massive asshole near the end.
That sucks.
Yeah. I don't really care too much anymore because like I've moved past it. It was like 4 years ago, but because I just moved in with my grandma. But yeah, I'm glad to hear your relationship with your parents is pretty good.
Yeah, it sucks that you don't have a good relationship, but at least you've moved past that. Like it's not like haunting you or anything. Because like, what is it? Most of my friends that usually have bad relationships with their parents, like they cry about it a lot.
Oh no.
So it's good to hear that it's not massively affecting you, or I hope it's not massively affecting you.
Yeah, I'm pretty fine with it now. Like I live with my friend now, and I'm pretty much barely ever seeing my parents in general, so there's nothing really too much to think about. I'm just working and trying to make enough money to travel the world and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm just working here. I'm doing school, finishing that. I work at a restaurant right now, but I want to dump that job. It's a terrible job. But I want to, I don't know, maybe apply at the mine, apply at different areas here, get a job, work for a few years.
The hotel.
Yeah, and then move in with, I could come to the hotel, who knows. I could move in, I want to move in probably in a city near me that has a university, just for future, if I need to go to university. So I I just want to move in with like 3 people, pay out rent on a house, and work and get enough money to go to university. Probably. That's my goal. Yeah. Probably.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I haven't told you this, but could you guess Tyler's age here?
I mean, knowing that you're over 18, or I don't know if you're 17 or 18. Or
I'm 17. I'm 17. Yeah.
Yeah, you're 17, so I'm assuming 17 as well. 17 or 18.
No,
Say your age.
I'm a little ancient. I am 20 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
that's
turning
not
20.
that bad.
Yeah, I'm turning
When you said
21
little
this year.
age, I thought you were gonna say like 30 or something. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just hanging out
I'm
with
85.
my 17-year-old friend right here.
I'm 85 right now. Yeah.
Alright. That's nice, I guess.
I have a friend who's 21, turning 22 this year, and he's small, he's short, he's skinny, and he acts like he's super young. He's just, yeah. So
Yeah, I was surprised how old he was. Actually,
yeah,
being 22
nobody
or
believes how
23.
old he gets ID'd all the time.
I'm glad I don't get ID'd like ever anymore. It's so nice.
Oh boy, I'm tired.
So how do these podcasts work? You guys just get guests and just
Yeah, sometimes they're random guests, sometimes they're on Discord, they're IRL.
Like we just grab random people and talk about their life story really, and random subjects as we bring them up over time. It doesn't really matter what we talk about.
Yeah,
It's
normally
just
it
fun
takes
talking.
longer than 10 seconds for someone to be like, yeah, I'm on the podcast. Because, like, we talk to you and you're like, yeah, I'll be on it. But sometimes it takes, like, a week
Yeah.
to find someone for a podcast.
Yeah, some online people sometimes just like fade out too. Like we plan everything and then like the time comes and we text them and they just ice us
and
for
they're-
like a week.
they're just- yeah. I
Yeah.
feel that. The time when you need people the most, they're never there, dude. I hate that.
Yeah.
It happens, though. It happens. It's kind of the online community.
So would you ever want to like get like your instructor's like degree in like kind of like in bungee jumping and like run out your own bungee jumping course later on, or
No,
No?
I want my future career. I want to be a programmer.
oh sweet,
Well, I want to be like a video game dev. You know.
hell yeah, my career right there.
Ooh,
Join us.
that's his career he
Yeah, dude.
wanted.
So
I've made a few
recently,
games.
I'm getting to Unity, and yeah, so to know Unity, I have to learn C#. So I've been learning C#.
Yeah.
And my friend, he wants to, get in the business with me. So his uncle, knows a lot about programming,
Yeah.
and his uncle's gonna teach him C#. So while I'm learning C#, he's also learning C#, and be able to make some games,
Hell yeah.
using Unity.
Wait, do you have any like ideas for games yet, or
Yeah, first-person shooter, horror game. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Tyler here, he's the type of guy, he's like an ideas type guy. He has a crap ton of ideas.
Yeah, I'm
They're
a very
crazy.
I love being
They're good ideas too. Like he's made a text adventure. He wants to make a dating
Hey,
simulator.
don't hype me up too much
Dude,
to
I
fail.
want to do
You're
I want
not
to do
failing.
first-person geometry dash.
Dude, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
you know
crazy.
you know how
VR?
Black Ops 3 and like, yeah, no, well, it doesn't have to be VR. There's VR and there's non-VR.
Yeah, I've made a VR game, so it doesn't seem like too hard. I could probably make that, honestly.
VR geometry.
Yeah, I could probably make that.
But anyways, go on with your idea.
Yeah.
So, what is it? So, basically, what I wanted to do. So, you know how Black Ops 3 and Titanfall, all those games like wall run, double jump,
Yeah.
jetpack.
Yep.
So implement all of that into a first-person type geometry dash, and you could have guns, just like shoot some things to like get to the next part of the level. Just do some immense crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, just like while you're wall running, like shoot at targets to unlock further areas and stuff like that.
If you don't shoot the
Yeah.
target in time as
You don't
you're
shoot the
jumping,
target,
the
like,
wall
you
doesn't
crash into
open.
the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wall's
Yeah.
open, you crash, like you failed the level.
Oh, and imagine like the moments where the level flips upside down and stuff like that.
So you wanna
like,
get
your
into,
view-
like-
your view would be upside down.
So you want to get into like 3D projects and stuff like that?
Yeah, 3D projects. So right now I want to work on a 2D project just to
familiar.
Learn it.
be
Yeah.
able to just to get the feel of it. But after
Hell yeah.
that, I'm gonna work on a lot of 3D projects. That's what I want to do at least.
Yeah, I tried learning Unity for about 2 days. And then I was like, I'm just going to keep programming on this website. And that's what I
Yeah.
did.
I haven't programmed too much. My skills have gone down a lot since before. I know a lot with basic like batch and stuff, so I've made a text adventure just in Windows.
You don't know basic batch. You've mastered batch.
I've mastered batch. But you can literally open a text file and code from there, and that's the language I learned initially, and I pretty like much can make like any game I want if it's in the confines of like the in text form, because it runs through command prompt, so it's not like you can go too advanced with that.
It's not a super powerful tool to use, yeah.
No, that's pretty good.
I mean, at least you had a place to start at.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Initially started it just to hack into the school network, which I did, which was fun. But
That was kind of the thing here. Lots of people did that, actually. Well, it mainly started kind of with you, and then
Yeah.
I found a bunch of other people doing it, and then kind of spread it. People would always like use Chromecast to try and hack all the TVs.
yeah,
Not
I
like
also
hack,
started
just
that.
connect to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they literally like banned that.
Yeah, the principal literally came up to me and was like, "Stop telling people how to do this." I was like, sorry, I can't really control it anymore." Yeah, I would just like sit down in like the cafeteria and like turn on the Chromecast and like watch whatever I wanted to in the cafeteria. It was really nice. Have you ever like, right? Have you been like a really good person, or have you committed any crimes? Any crimes you want to admit?
I'd say the worst things I've ever. Well,
I mean,
I
drug
don't know,
cartel.
I've never done drugs. I've never like killed anyone. Never stabbed anyone. Never done anything like that.
I mean, if you
So-
did, you wouldn't tell us. So who knows?
I mean,
Well,
I'm
you
a pretty
could for the
honest
total 8 people who will watch this podcast. 8 million, I mean.
20
but-
views.
Yeah.
Well, it was like 8 total people who actually watched. the whole
Off of
thing,
his
but-
Discord ID, by the way. He has not even mentioned his real name in this podcast yet.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's enough information for the FBI to find out where he lives.
FBI, they're not in that's not their
Or not
jurisdiction.
SWAT. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't really done anything like that. I'd say the worst things I've done is showed my cousin porn and taken $25 from my grandma. That was all,
Oh,
like
from
2
your-
years ago.
Oh,
From your
Yeah.
grandma.
I think
of all
that's worse
people.
than murder, dude.
Yeah, I gave it back to her. So like
Oh, okay.
like
Okay.
So you like borrowed
Like
it
a
without
week after that.
permission.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I do that
like
for
a
my
week
little
after,
sister all
I
the time.
felt
I borrow
so
money
bad.
from her bank account.
I felt really bad, and I just like got $25, and I just like put it in there.
The
'Cause
guilt. Yeah.
At the time, my mom gave me an allowance, so and she doesn't give it to me anymore now that I'm working
You're
at
older.
the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old was your cousin, by the way, that you showed?
So I was like 8.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, and he was like 7. So yeah.
Oh, damn.
Dude, you gave him
You
a
both
year
were really
head
young.
start compared to you. How's
Yeah.
his life now?
I don't know. I mean, he was always a troubled person.
Oof.
Okay.
Like even since before I showed him porn, like he didn't really like he get kicked out of school a lot. I mean he's been expelled hundreds of times. So
God.
Okay.
How does he still have
Yeah, he's-
schools to go to?
I don't know. I'm surprised my parents no my parents are not saying his parents haven't put him into online school.
Yeah.
Get
I mean, either
expelled
that or
from
military.
online school.
I mean, it's either that or military school for him.
Yeah.
They just find your IP and ban it.
What's your view
Yeah.
on the military? Do you think it's like a major necessary thing? Do you like support it or?
I don't know. I mean, I thought the military was super cool because of Call of Duty and stuff. And I still kind of think it's cool.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
same.
if you can tell by my picture,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can tell by my profile pic, yeah. I think it's pretty cool. Just if I was to ever join the military, I think I'd most likely join the Air Force.
Yeah, that would.
Because,
I
it's
piloting.
the Air Force.
yeah.
Piloting.
He really wants to be a pilot, Tyler.
He does?
You do.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do totally want to get my pilot's license. Not through the military, although it'd be really cheap. I've been in cadets, and I've went to like the camps and stuff, and like checked it out, and it's not really my type of thing. I can't do constant drill. Like drill is so boring after a while.
I mean, that's kind of what life is.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Well, at least I can spice up my job.
Yeah,
because-
true. I mean, your job right now, you literally just sit in the lobby on your phone 24/7, maybe do work a lot of the time.
Well, I do. I still do a lot of work. I've just I do it fast enough now
Fast
that I
that
can
you
just
have.
a lot of
Yeah.
free time.
Like that's exactly what you did in class.
Have you
Anyway.
worked anywhere before besides with your parents, or?
Well, what I used to do is that I'd buy a bunch of used games from GameStop, right?
Yeah.
But like they wouldn't be like those like cheap like shitty games that were like that nobody knows about. Like it'd be like Call of Duty, Destiny, Halo, like good
Yeah.
games that like everyone recognizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd go up and I'd buy them for like $2 to $5, and I'd sell them for like $5 to $10. And me and my friend made $200 off of that.
That's nice, especially when
Nice.
you're young.
Yeah, we made
That's a lot of
$200
money.
each. We made $200 each, so it
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Bank.
I want to
Well,
get
were
back
you-
into
were-
it.
Do you just like go to school and just sell them to
Yeah,
random
we
kids in
just
school?
go to school. Yeah, we go to school. So what I would do, right, is I'd get like those disc cases,
Mhm.
and I'd pull them on the disc case because I don't want to hold like a shit ton of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
game cases. So I get like those disc cases and put all the discs in there, right? And I'd
Yeah.
let people look through all the disc cases. And yeah, they'd say what game they want, and like if they didn't have the money, we'd put them on reserve. And
Ooh, so
Ooh.
you had like your whole business. That's cool.
yeah, we'd put them on reserve, and if they didn't have the money within like 2 or 3 days, we'd take the game off reserve and put it back with like the main games.
Yeah. You better
So,
like
you know.
not admit that to the IRS, or like it might want their taxes for that $400 you earned.
Yeah. We
Illegal
just
business.
Yeah, legal business. We just bought a bunch of games and sold them for. I mean, I still have a bunch of those games because
Oh,
what is it?
damn.
We started this from like we started it way too late, right? We started doing this at like the end of the school year, like this was back in 8th grade.
Yeah.
So we started doing this like at the end of 8th grade, which is like way too late.
Yeah.
So we just had a bunch of leftover games, and yeah. So when I go back to the United States in May, right? For like 10th grade, I'm gonna do like IRL school, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna start selling games again.
Oh, sweet.
Make a good $100 off of that.
Well, if you want to ship a super cheap game to me, I'll pay you.
All right.
I know I'll be getting scammed, but I don't care.
I mean, what is it? 2 people tried to steal from us one time. So
Oof.
what is it? So I showed this one kid, right, like the games and everything, and then so apparently he set me up. So he told one of his friends to talk to me. So while he's looking at the games, I turned my head, and then he was asking me questions and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like since I'm very attentive to things, I was like answering like him questions and stuff like while looking at the guy looking at the games.
Yeah.
So I turned my head for 1 second, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the guy looking at the games takes out a disc and puts it quickly under the table, right? So then I see like the movements, right? Like I don't see the disc in his hand, but I see the movements. And then he's like, "All right, don't get these games. I don't want any." And then I'm like, "Oh, are you sure?" And then I take the thing, right? And I look under the table, and there's the fucking game. And then he throws the disc at me.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Sue him.
Yeah, you should just like
Luckily, he
charged
didn't
him.
score a disc, and those discs don't scratch easily, so
Yeah. That's good.
yeah. Yeah, that guy was an ass. And then the
I bet.
second one, what is that? I let someone try to. So I was with like 2 other friends, right? Like they were helping me, sell these games. So so this one guy, right? He's like, "Hey, can I see those games?" And then I hand him the case that we're holding all the discs, that we're holding all the discs. And there's only like one exit to this classroom, right? So
Yeah.
he tries to run out the classroom, like, being a dumbass, and the teacher was like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" And then luckily my other two friends who were there, and they stopped him from running away. So I was able to get my my discs back.
You gotta like hire a
That's good.
bodyguard every
Yeah.
single black.
I mean, I always have I always have a friend that's like that was in every single class with me. So I asked him to help me sell these games.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you
And he's
know,
one of your
and
bros, right?
and he wasn't like scrawny or everything. Like he was actually like pretty buff and shit. So
Oh, okay.
it was pretty
Is he,
good.
is he one of your bros, the ones that are really close, or?
No, he was one of the friends that just completely forgot about me. I mean,
Oh, okay.
all my bros, I didn't have any classes with them. Made me
Oh,
kinda
yeah.
sad.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in like 5th, 4th grade, the school system like purposely separated me from my best friend for like 5 years. So like the only time I'd ever see him was outside of class, and then I moved uptown, so it was even worse.
Could you give me a
Yeah.
descriptive thing of this person so that I'd know?
Oh,
Or
his,
do you want to say their name? Or
yeah, I can.
okay.
It's Matt. Matt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they split me and Matt up for like 5 years, and then we started hanging out again more when I like started seeing him in high school more, and then I moved to my grandma's, which was easier, and we got a lot closer. That's the friend I'm living with right now.
Yeah.
So, and it's pretty great, but. Everyone be silent. I got a good segment to do.
Ooh, here
I
we
got
go.
my Flappy Bird segment where I play Flappy Bird,
Hey.
and no one talk, please, because I need to concentrate.
Here we go.
All right, that's the Flappy Bird segment.
Thank you for doing that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Anyway, right back in the conversation.
Have you played Flappy Bird before?
I have just that once it got taken off the place, where I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna bother my time looking for pirated copies or whatever. So
Hey, what was
yeah,
your
I
high
played it
score?
a couple times. On my high score,
Yeah.
I'd say like 40. 40.
Ooh, you don't even compare to
Yeah.
the Milky Man's here.
Yeah, my high score
Yeah.
is 48, so
Ooh. I don't have it on my phone right now, but on my tablet, I could bet you got at least over 800
bruh.
with my eyes closed.
Okay then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Not
just
even,
gonna
Nice.
mute your.
not even close. No, don't mute my microphone.
Are you guys like next to each other in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're right beside.
Yeah.
Here, let's clap. Let's
All
clap. There.
Yeah.
You probably hear that.
Nice.
Here just went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just came over to my house today and he's like, podcast. I'm like, oh yeah, I completely forgot about
Not
that.
saying that you forced me to the podcast like on Tuesday when you were like, well, podcast is Friday.
Yeah, and I completely forgot it was today. I was like ready to play like some Modern Warfare Battle Royale, and then he just walks in and he's like, we're doing podcasts. Like doesn't even he like knocks. I could barely hear it through my headphones, so he just walked in and then
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's pretty great. Yeah, we've done like this is like our last one, and it's our 6th podcast so far, and about
0.6.
yeah,
0.6. Yeah.
pretty much all the people we've had on were IRL. We had one person who wasn't, but then the episode is a lost episode because his mic was
Yeah.
down really
And
low.
I haven't talked to him since that episode.
Actually,
A month after, or I talked to him like the same week, but after that week, I haven't talked to him since.
damn.
I don't know where he went. He's just kind of like your friend. I haven't really messaged. I messaged him like twice, but he didn't respond back.
Oh, what a
Mhm.
guy.
That was
That
before we
sucks.
got good internet here.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad we got good internet here now. What's your internet like in that country of yours?
Because so what is it? So the internet here, it's not that bad. But my computer, this computer I'm using right now, it has
Yeah.
an internet problem. So like the Wi-Fi
Oh.
card's really old, right?
Yeah.
And I replaced the Wi-Fi card like twice, and apparently it's a problem with the motherboard. So I basically have to get a new computer.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
What's your specs of your
Well-
PC?
Uh, it's pretty old. It's an Intel E5 1620.
Oh yeah, he told me. I remember.
Does it have a
Yeah.
graphics card or is it just an internal?
Yeah, a GTX 770.
Oh yeah, he does. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. You're pretty close in specs of my laptop. Actually, I use so. My
And
laptop,
he plays like World at War custom zombies and Minecraft. And that's about it.
Yeah,
And
my com-
programs.
My I think mine is like, I think it's like I think mine's like an 850, and
850.
yeah, and for the graphics card and my Intel, my CPU is definitely better. I think it's like mine's like an i7. So
Oh, okay, yeah, then that's way
Yeah.
better than what I have.
how old is your PC? Like, is it like old where it's like
uh,
opaque the color of the case, or like?
yeah, the color is opaque. But I recently got a new case. And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I already got new drives and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, so what I need to do is get a new graphics card, CPU, motherboard, Wi-Fi card. Just all that
Ooh,
stuff.
I think you might be in luck. I ordered a motherboard a long time ago, and the company sent me two, and I don't know what to do with the second one.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have to pay like shipping and stuff?
I mean, I could. I mean, if you want to cover
Well,
that.
I'd rather pay ship. I mean, if you're gonna be that generous, I think it'd be better if I'd pay shipping.
Okay. Well, yeah, that'll probably have to happen in
Hell
the
yeah.
future then.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's a decent low-end motherboard. I think it's like 30 American.
Wait, is
much
it
RAM?
Intel or AMD?
Intel.
Fuck.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I
you
wanted- I
told
want-
me. We already talked about this. You want an
Yeah,
AMD build.
Yeah, I want to get an AMD 2600 with the
Integrated.
B450 motherboard.
Did you want to integrated graphics?
No, I was gonna get a RX 580.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't understand how I forget these conversations.
That's
We
okay,
literally
I forget
talked
it.
about this, like, and we talked about this, like, not too long ago when we were going to play Smash together.
Yeah.
Then we'll hope that all goes well at building the computer.
Yeah, I plan to build my own PC soon too. I'm not gonna go. I was planning to go to Germany this year, but then I just like kind of put that aside because I want to save up money to move out of Flin Flon because this town it kind of sucks to be honest.
Well, what are the specs of the new computer you want to get if you're ready?
It's probably my PC is gonna be expensive. It's gonna be near $2,000 the whole PC altogether, including the monitor.
Crap. $2,000.
Yeah,
That's
which is
like-
about 1.5 for American, but
1.8, I think.
1.8.
1.750 maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
My budget is only 700.
Well, you gotta
Completely
start
forgot.
somewhere, so yeah, your PC is probably still gonna be better than my laptop with that $700 budget.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
built.
it's gonna be way better than the one that I have. I'm gonna get a Ryzen 2600 with a RX 580.
I bought my first computer for 800 Canadian,
Yeah.
and then I switched out a few drives, a
Yeah.
card here and there. I
You
got a
gave me
card
your
from a
graphics
friend for
card.
free, so I gave you it. Right?
Yeah,
Where is
yeah.
it right now?
The PC, I gave it to my cousin. So.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
So I got my graphics card, and then I basically sold that PC to a friend for 500, and I bought a new PC from my online Discord friend. You know him. He was from the other Discord server, from the first, I think the second ever Cyrus server. So like two servers
Second.
behind this one. We're IRL friends, but he used to go on that server a lot. His name is Kiwi Shit or Jar Jar, if you've ever heard of him. Anyway.
Oh, Jar Jar?
No, it's not that Jar Jar. It's a different Jar Jar.
So many chargers.
Yeah, I know, but anyway, I don't think you'd know him. But yeah, I sold my PC to him for 500, and then I bought this one, or I sold my PC to my friend for 500. Bought this one from him for 500, and it's a pretty good system. It's a 980 Ti with,
980
or
Ti?
it's a 980. It's a GTX 980.
Did you say
Us.
Ti?
No, well, yeah, I
It's
did, but it's not a
TI.
Ti. I say
It's
Ti.
Ti.
I know
Oh.
it is
David,
Ti,
it's
but I've just
TI.
kind
Yeah,
of.
I was gonna start crying the fact that you said Ti.
I just always say Ti, but
Yeah.
then I got a, what is my processor? An 84? 86. It's an i5 8600.
8600. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's, and then like 16 gigs of RAM. I kept my RAM and I gave the 8 gigs of RAM that was in this computer to my friend because he's not a heavy gamer.
Wait, you're only using a stock cooler on your...
Yep, I
your
don't have
CPU?
any other cooler. I don't need another cooler because my room is so cold.
Oh,
where
yeah,
I am.
that's true.
Yeah, I don't. I'm in Canada, dude. I can leave pop cans on my floor and I wake up in the morning and my pop cans are like, they have like condensation on the outside and they're really cold. So
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I don't need a mini fridge.
That sounds kind of amazing. Just being
Yeah,
able to put, you know, well, I call it soda. I know that's
Yeah.
weird.
But-
Isn't that weird in Canada?
In
called
Canada,
soda?
yeah, we call it mostly pop.
Yeah, pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were telling me. I think it was you in some place. They like, hey, can I have a Coke? And then someone be like, yeah, what kind?
Yeah, there's a few
Yeah,
different
that
things.
was Thorn. That was Thorn.
Oh, Thorne said that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, that's like that in the South. Like, hey, do you want a Coke? And be like, what kind? Yeah, I want a Sprite. Yeah, it's kind of weird over there.
Yeah, like when you said aunt, that was a little weird too, because in Canada we usually say aunt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we call on to not mix up ant with like the bug, you know?
We're special.
Yeah. Just like how we add a letter to like anything with OR at the end of it.
There goes our dogs.
Yeah, because like color for us is spelled COLOUR, and because we always end our OR words pretty much with UR at the end.
Yeah.
It's-
Flavor.
Yeah.
Favorite.
There's a few different things here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We're
I
just
can tell.
We're just a horrible child made up of British and American like things just smashed together.
Well, you're German.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep calling you Nazi 24/7.
That's kind of rude.
Oh, my bad.
My great grandfather left the country because of
Oh,
Nazis.
okay. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I won't.
I'm kidding. I don't really care.
Oh. Yeah, I've
Well,
never
I'm
seen you be
kidding.
really sensitive, dude. So.
Well, we're getting to the end of the podcast. Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything you want to shout out to our 20 people who watch this podcast?
Yeah. Nothing?
Nothing? No shout out?
What? Oh wait. Was I supposed to say something?
Well,
Yeah.
we just asked you if there's anything you'd want to shout out because it's
Yeah.
end the podcast coming up upon us. So.
Can I do some self promo?
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
sure.
Alright, subscribe to Randomness Gamer on YouTube. I do Minecraft and Rainbow Six Siege videos. And I host
Oh.
tournaments as well on my Discord server, so I hope to see you guys there.
I'll actually subscribe to you right now.
Yeah, I'll subscribe to you right now.
Look, you got 89.
Oh, thanks,
He
guys.
subscribes to you. You're at 90. We might actually be able to boost you to 100 subs, and me and you could do a 100 sub special.
Oh shoot. That'd be amazing if you guys get me to 100 subs. I'd shout everyone out.
I have to do my 100 sub special soon. I don't know what it's going to be, so
There you go. Hell yeah. Subscribed.
Thanks, man.
campaign reaction part 1. Ooh, these are actually looking like nice videos.
Uh,
Minecraft.
So I'd
beggars?
say that so anything before the Minecraft video isn't really that good. Cause what is it? I have a bunch of Rainbow Six Siege videos I'm editing right now.
Oh, yeah,
and,
okay.
Yeah,
Are they like,
I have, 10 to 20 of them I'm editing right now.
What
Just all
type
at
are they?
once.
Are they just like
Like, are they-
commentaries, or they're just like
So,
gameplay?
Yeah,
or-
so commentaries and basically me saying how much I love Rainbow. And another video is me basically saying that we're gonna start hosting Rainbow tournaments.
Okay.
And also another one is just me talking about the different sites and why I like Reflex so much. Because you know how ACOG is like the best site in the game, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So another video is me talking about why I like Reflex so much.
Wait. You prefer Reflex site?
Yeah, I prefer Reflex site, the one with the green triangle. I prefer that one.
Oh yeah. I don't think. Yeah, that's definitely one type. You're probably the only one out of the whole community. So, I mean,
I
it is
know,
a controversial
so-
topic. You will get a lot of views on it, but that is just weird.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just me talking about how much.
That's
I
like
love
that's
Re-
like us.
how much-
That's
why
like
I
me and Tyler
Reflex.
right now saying we prefer water than milk.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Who would say that? Not us.
Yeah,
We're the
not
Milky
us.
Mans. formerly known as the Juicy Man.
Who's those guys?
No idea.
Hmm.
Anyways, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
Hopefully you earn those
yeah.
10 subscribers.
Yeah, I feel honored that I'm gonna be the last guest on this podcast. Or
Yeah,
this,
Yeah, and
series of
audience,
podcasts.
if you're still there and you can still hear us, you want to say a quick word?
I really liked it. It was really entertaining.
That's great. That's great.
Great,
Awesome.
yeah, see? Like, we are kind of the best.
Ivo, anything you want to say? I'm guessing he's AFK.
I feel like it.
Great.
I
But
feel awesome.
anyway, thank you all for being on the podcast. It's been a real fun having you, and it's time to peace out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Goodbye, people.
Adios.